Well, what have we here? Welcome back to the Cat Eyes and Cacti channel. My Palm Springs lovers, if this is our first rendezvous, my name is Karla. I am the resident artsy spooky chick of Palm Springs who has a predilection for running around town, exploring, and I also harbor a massive fetish for history. I am not a real estate agent. I am not a videographer. I am simply a gal with a phone who bops around town, and I bring you all along with me. Today, you lot and I are going to run around one of the most classically Palm Springsy of Palm Springs neighborhoods, that being Kings Point. Kings Point is one of those fabulous spots that is hidden in plain sight. My favorite kind, just because people are usually too lazy or too oblivious to look up from their smartphones and actually see what's around them. And literally, this place is hidden in plain sight. While there is signage indicating that the neighborhood exists, one must physically walk or drive into the community to see it. Driving past it, you will be blessed with a few views of the stately condos which are within the enclave, but to truly get a feel for it, you have to drive in or, oh, heaven forbid, park your car, put your phone down, and physically walk through. So why Kings Point? Why the name? I have no idea. Admittedly, I only did a shallow amount of digging, but Palm Springs as a whole tends to be pretty notorious for only having surface level information readily available. The origins of this neighborhood name, the origins are either lost to time or simply hidden beyond my capabilities to find the information. So, side note, if anyone knows, I would love if you provided the facts, not conjecture, not I heard once or I was told. No, the facts, please. Thank you. I would appreciate it. As for the point in Kings Point, this community is indeed shaped like a point. If that's where the name came from, I don't know. I don't know where the word kings has come from, but this community is indeed shaped like a point. If you peek at the streets in Google Maps, you will see that it is indeed triangular, which happens to be my favorite shape, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but anywho, if I do my job properly as an unprofessional YouTuber, I will be inserting a graphic somewhere here so that you can get a feel for the arrow shape, the roughly triangular shape that this place is. So the community is comprised of 40-ish, I believe the exact number is 44, detached condominiums, which were designed between 1968 and 1970 by the local legend himself, Mr. William Kreisel, take your pick. If you know Palm Springs, you know Kreisel, right? He is the man who designed the iconic butterfly roof houses that are so prevalent throughout the city. Kings Point is one of the OG mid-century modern enclaves in town. In fact, it is one, if not one of the first to help usher in the quintessentially mid-century Palm Springs mid-century look that we are all familiar with today. What was once known as the International Modern style simply became modern when it trickled out onto the desert because Kreisel and his contemporaries decided to take the International Modern style and add their own deserty twist to it. Everything which makes this style the beautifully chic beast that can be found in Palm Springs all of the elements can be spotted right here in this little gaggle of 40-ish condos. So what is the mid-century style? You don't need me to tell you, right? We're all familiar. Lots and lots of glass for the purpose of capitalizing on the spectacular desert views. Incredibly clean lines, no frou-frou Victorian moldings or built-ins here. Now, just a little insert. I personally love frills and a built-in, but I digress. As I was saying, the Palm Springs flavored mid-century style embodies, yeah, the large glass, the clean lines, the tons of breeze blocks, of which of course I am obsessed. And the one defining tidbit of the desert flavored mid-century style is the manicured shallow front lawns. And this one, it makes me chuckle a little bit. The extended eaves on the houses. And it makes me laugh because supposedly these extended eaves are intended to provide some protection from the fireball in the summer sky. Now, if you have been in Palm Springs during peak summer, you know this is a little bit chuckleable. It's a little laughable. I mean, no extra inches of eaves are gonna save you from getting scorched, but I mean, hey, they're stylish, and that counts for something because we all know Palm Springs sometimes is a little bit more style than substance, but hey, I'm here for it. This condo community, like so many others in the area, shares one of my favorite aspects, which is the large walkable green spaces, or green belts, I believe is the technical terminology for it. The front yards in some of these condos tends to be pretty shallow because the fun bits, the party section of the house is always going to be the back. Sometimes the backyard is quite sizable, and other times it opens up onto the green space. Discrete to the street. Say that with me. Discrete to the street. You get it? That's why many of these mid-century houses, you see the clear story windows from the street level, from the street side, I mean, but you do not see large windows facing the street. All of the large windows are typically situated in the back of the house. See? Discrete to the street. I love it. So anyhow, the green belt in this condo community, like the others, is large, it's walkable, it connects everyone. There are no golf carts whizzing by in this one. It is truly quiet, serene. There's a pool, tennis courts, you know, the works. Many of these condos tend to open up, or I should say many of the condo communities out here tend to open up to golf courses. Now, I have nothing against golf courses, but seeing people milling about, driving around on their golf carts all day in my backyard, it's not my jam. I just like the more chill nature of a simple, walkable green belt. Okay, that's all. Say what you will about HOAs, okay? I know they can be a monster. However, I do appreciate that they keep things clean and they keep the riffraff out. What? Shut your mouth. Me? I am not riffraff. A brat? Yes. Spicy? Sure. But riffraff, I am not. So hold your tongue, because I know some of you were thinking it. Shh. All right? Just because I poke around where I'm technically not supposed to sometimes does not make me riffraff. I mean, maybe it does, but hey, I'm cute riffraff, so that's okay. Kings Point is an island unto itself. It is an island within an island, really, because as a whole, Palm Springs feels very much like its own little self-contained time capsule island somewhere in the middle of the desert. And in many ways, it is exactly that, which is, of course, one reason why I love this town so much. I mean, hell, I created an entire little brand, shop, and a hobby out of it, didn't I? Shameless plug alert, visit my shop over on Etsy. I will have the link down below and showing here on the video, and or pick up a coloring book or two on Amazon, because if you didn't know, now you know. I'm an illustrator and a designer. I make stickers, stationery, coloring books, all the cute things. Again, links below. And with that little bit of shamelessness, this episode is over. Thank you for joining me on this little romp through swanky Kings Point, my Palm Springs lovers. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to, say it with me, meet me in Palm Springs. And by the way, I'm filming this voiceover separate, so if I have a couple of extra minutes here, I'll just insert some music and let you peruse the neighborhood in silence. All right? But anyway, again, off I go. See you in the next one. Meet me in Palm Springs.